Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Sunday to everyone out there. Once again, it's your boy and the Porter. And as you all know, every weekend I come on here to share light on the pairs that I'm looking forward to trade for the coming week. To give you guys a banger analysis on what to expect from the market, for the coming week. And on my video, I don't like making things complicated. I don't look at so many pairs because, one of the major problem that we traders normally have when we start trading new, we get into the space new, is trying to trade so many pairs at the same time. One thing you guys have to understand is that less is more. Instead of looking into 2, 3, 4 different pairs to trade for the week, why not stick on one? I mean one, yes, not two. Yeah, you can actually trade two if you have a large account and you've been in this space for a long time, like your strategy really works very well. But as a beginner trader that is still struggling, trying to gather information, still struggling to be profitable, you don't need to look into 4, 5 different pairs to trade in a week. You can actually stick on one pair, analyze that one pair till you make sure that you at least 80 to 85% right. And instead of opening, let me just put it this way, instead of opening 0.20, 0.20 on the other chart, 0.10 on the other chart, why not analyze one chart and make sure this chart is clear to you, like you got the direction figured out, and just place that 0.50 there, knowing that yes, this one particular pair, my analysis is sure for me, and I know that the direction is sure for me. Placing one trade like that can easily get you rich, but people doesn't understand this, that less is more. You want to place trade in Euro USD, you want to place trade in GBP USD, you want to place trade on gold, you want to place trade on Bitcoin, and at the end of the day, you can't be able to control your risk. You get me? You can't be able to control your risk. So at the end of the day, maybe 1 or 2 is going your way, the other 2 is not going your way. Maybe news came out and the market starts going the other direction. You can't control your risk. Then you will be panicking. You won't have any choice but closing out your trades. But if you stick on one pair, even when that one pair is going against you, you can be able to control your risk, knowing that, yeah, I know that this market is going up, or I know that this market is going down, but what is currently happening now is market manipulation. Okay, what can I do here? I will just manage my risk. Let's say you have $2,000 on your account, you place this trade with 0.50 and your stop loss is around $200. When the market start going against you now, and you know fully well that this is just a market manipulation, you can easily manage your trade, manage your risk. Even if that market you allow that market to hit your stop loss, you can easily go in again and make your money. Or you can shift your stop loss and allow the market manipulation play out, knowing that this market is going to your direction. They just want to take you out. Just like what happened on Euro USD last week Thursday and last week Friday. When the news dropped on Thursday, you can see the daily candle closed as a pin bar from being a very strong bullish candle. Okay, so the next day candle started. It started as another bullish candle that was very strong. Then news came again. The news favored dollar and the market dropped. But after the market dropped, something happened. And what happened after the news? What happened after the news is that the banks know that the news forecast was that US dollar will have strength, like the news will favor US dollar. So, and when the news came out, it favored US dollar. So every retail trader, every trader was busy shorting Euro USD, and the bank and the high institutions doesn't like that. So what they now do is they try to push the market up back, so that all the weak hands, all the retail traders that were shorting that market will quickly close off their trades and start, buying. Then next week, I'm not saying that from Monday we see euro dollar dropping, but what I'm expecting from euro dollar from next week is to drop. It may not happen on Monday immediately the markets open, but let's look Tuesday, Wednesday, you will see euro dollar dropping. So as that market manipulation happen, let's just say you're on Euro USD, you're on GBP USD, and you're on maybe any other chart like that, and something like that happen. You can't manage your trade. Your mindset will be messed up immediately. So you won't have any choice but closing off your trades. So you see where I'm driving to now. So you don't need to actually open more than 2 different pairs at the same time. If you don't have a large account, stick on one pair till you figure yourself out. Maybe if you are on one pair and that market is moving, you have been holding that market for like 2 days, 3 days, so it's already on a massive profit. You have already moved your stop loss below where you enter. Then you can easily look at other pairs that have a bigger opportunity, to catch, than opening 2-3 different trades at the same time and all of them are running in loose at the same time. That doesn't make sense. You can be good in analyzing chart. You can have a good strategy. Sorry, guys. You can have a good strategy. But if you don't know how to manage trade, you don't know how to, your mentality is not really that intact to understand this simple theology that managing risk comes with a whole lot apart from placing a trade and putting a stop loss. So for me, when I was doing all this rubbish like placing trade like 2-3 trades at the same time, I will see that at the end of the day, maybe I will end up losing all the 3 trades, and at the end of the day, they will end up going my way. So this has been happening to me. This happened to me for like a year, 2 years. But when I realized this simple mistake, I improved my trading. Improving in your trading is not just all about analyzing charts. Improving in your trading is all about knowing the simple methodology to trade. Trading is very simple but difficult. Why is it difficult? It's difficult because a whole lot of people are greedy. Because of the flashy cars we see out there, the flashy lifestyle we see out there, you just feel like you can get into trading and place 5 different trading, 5 different pairs and be profitable. No. The market makers are not stupid. Just like what happened a few weeks ago. Let me use this as an example for you guys. A few weeks ago, I took a trade on this GBP AUD. I took the trade from somewhere around this area here. I think somewhere around this area here. I took this trade somewhere around this area. Because I'm a swing trader, I put my stop loss above this daily supply zone here. So immediately after this daily candle closed, I was on profit. Then this started happening. So Adibin, I was on like 2-3 different trades when this started happening, and all of them are on lose. Even though the market has not approached my stop loss yet, I will be very angry, very upset. My mentality will be messed up. I can't manage those 3-4 different positions. I'll end up closing. But because I was just on this pair alone, I was able to manage my risk, and I did not jump in any other trade. Because before I placed this trade, I took my profit on Euro USD before the pullback happened. So when I was on this market, the continuation on Euro USD started. I couldn't join that sell because I was on this trade, not because my analysis is not right on Euro USD, but because I understand this. I can't hold a trade that is currently on a lose, then opening another position. No, it doesn't work that way. That's stupid. It doesn't work that way at all. Because you can actually do that if you have a larger account, maybe $1 million, $100,000 or something like that. But if you are trading account below $2,000, you don't have to, do all those things. So I didn't jump on that Euro USD sell. What I did was I relaxed. So when the market approached my 4-hour demand zone on Euro USD for a buy, then I quickly placed my buy on that demand zone before the market even started pushing up. By then, this my GBP AUD trade was already coming down back to profit. So you see, that way I was able to manage my trade, and the two trades at the end of the day, I was able to win the two trades. But I did win. This one was on that lose, and I was jumping in another trade, and that one started going on lose. You will see that I can't be able to manage it, because see my account going down $500, $1,000, $2,000 with my small capital. I will be like, let me not hold this trade, and it will end up blowing my account. You end up closing off those trades. So what is my point in all this? My point is, if you are trading a small account, always focus on one pair. It's better you focus on one pair, and if that one pair is going your direction, when you move your stop loss, let's say the market is making a lower low, lower high. When it makes a lower low and make a lower high, then you move your stop loss. You can as well place another trade there, knowing that yes, you know the direction of this market and the market structure is neat and clean. So if you do this for complete 2 months, you will see that your way of viewing trading will change, and you will be more profitable. So on today's video, let's, without keeping talking, let's just review what I'm expecting on GBP AUD for the week. As you all see, we are on a daily time frame, and on this daily time frame, looking at what is happening on this daily time frame, you will see that this market is making higher high, higher low, higher high, then it put back, then did this, drop, pull back again, make a higher low, then drop. You see that it has already taken out this area here, then made a lower low, then push up back. It couldn't make a higher high like this, then it made a higher low here. Now the market has been consolidating around this area for the past 2 months plus now. And if you look at what is happening here, is actually a trend reversal. I wouldn't really call this a head and shoulder, but looking at it, it looks like head and shoulder here, and here. It looks like head and shoulder, and you can see the neckline has already been broken. So there is nothing much going on this daily time frame here. So let's jump into our 4-hour time frame. Let me show you guys how I take this market and what I'm expecting from this market for the coming weeks. Like, as you all know, I always mark out my charts nice and clean. Let's jump to our 4 hours. And if you guys are wondering how my chart looks like this, I use 2 trade setup, and I think you can only use this 2 trade setup if your trading view is paid. And how I do this is, whatever I mark on my daily time frame, my monthly and weekly time frame shows on my 4-hour chart, but what I mark on my 4-hour chart doesn't show on my big time frame. That's why I use 2 chart setup, because I don't go below 4 hours. So what happened is that when this market dropped here, look, let's review what's happened on this 4-hour time frame. Let's start from here. So looking at this 4-hour time frame, you can see that this market was making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then it made a high, then made a low, then made a lower high here, then made a lower low. So when this market made this lower low here, take out this 4 hours demand zone here. So this is where I execute my trade. I entered this trade somewhere around this area. I think somewhere around this area. Then these pullbacks happen. When this pullback was happening, my stop loss was above here. So when this pullback was happening, why I took this trade here, why I jump into this sell here, is because this higher low happened. It couldn't make a higher high. It make a high here, then make a low. So this is where the break of structure actually started. Then it breaks structure here, then it came back again here when this candle went up like this. So I thought that, okay, this retracement is enough, because if I run my Fibonacci from here like so to here, as you can see that this market was almost close to our 61% retracement. So when I see this drop happening, I place this trade here, then all this happened, all this manipulation happened. So I was like, I know this market is going to go down. I just have to manage my risk. No, don't open another position. So I hold this loss till this market created this supply zone around this area. I wanted to add to my position here, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't add to my position here. I had to let this market play out, because adding a position in a trade that is currently on lose doesn't make sense to me, no matter how good you think your strategy is. So what I did was I let this market run. So when immediately it got back to my entry here, was actually my entry here. That's when I put this here. Then I ride this market all the way from here. Immediately this demand zone was taken out. I already know that after this demand zone is taken out, I expect a pullback, because a supply zone was created here. So I exited my trade here. So what am I expecting from this market now for the coming week? I'm expecting this downtrend to continue, but this market can likely do something like this, push up, come back into this supply zone here before dropping. Though it might not push to this supply zone here, it might just do something like this as that's gotten to here, then continue. It's possible. But why I'm looking for the market to come back to this supply zone here is because if you look around the supply zone here, is at my 61% retracement on Fibonacci, and 61% retracement of Fibonacci for me, I call it a sweet spot, because whenever the market gets to this 61% retracement on Fibonacci and respects this area, the continuation trend is always bigger than when the market gets to this 38% and continue. So if this market gets to this area before continue, I will ride on this market all the way to this demand zone around here. So that's what I'm expecting from GBP AUD for this coming week, guys. And I hope that this simple analysis you guys find it helpful. And please, if you are loving my content and you are seeing my what I do on this channel on every week, helpful, do us a favor by subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on our videos. That will encourage me to keep on doing this, keep on bringing you guys a banger analysis every week on the forex market. I will not be making a video on Euro USD for this weekend, because the previous video I made on Euro USD, which was I think on Friday or Thursday, is still playing out, so there's no need of making another video. So if you have not seen that video, please check my channel and watch the video. And please guys, I'm not asking you guys for much. I'm not asking you guys for anything more than supporting my channel. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like on my video, and you can as well share my channel with your friends that are learning trading, that are looking to copy what others are doing to help their trade improve. I believe that after watching my video, there is no way you watch my video. If you come down and watch my video, there is no way that you won't see one or two things to grab from it. So that's all for today, guys. Love and have a blessed Sunday.